Hey guys, in today's video we'll show you our top quality multi-time frame analysis that no one talks about. But before we continue, we also want to note that we have a Telegram channel as well, where we post signals and other top quality educational content. Here's EUR/dollar, a weekly time frame, and as you can see, price ended this week on this long week candle. On the one hand, we have a breakout of our intraday support level right here, but on the other hand, on Friday, EUR/dollar shows for us heavy bullish momentum and price pressed it up, causing this long week to form right here. So with that being said, we have an indecision bias for the EUR/dollar on the weekly time frame. In addition, we would like to see a price action right at this intraday level, meaning that if the price will be able to break right through this intraday level, we may expect a next wave to the upside. But if the price will fail to do that, price may proceed it down right to the next monthly level right here. So again, these scenarios should be confirmed on the lower time frame, and let's go right into it. But before we continue guys, we also want to share with you our VIP group performance. As you can see, this week we made around 2700 pips. As always, great performance, mainly due to our Nasdaq trade. Because guys, this week a lot of fundamentals was released, and that's why we stayed out from active currency trading. So as always, our VIP community includes a trading program along with our 3 main strategies for the day trading, for the advanced scalping, and for the gold price action trading. Of course, live signals, and we also send advanced setups every weekend with clear explanations of our bias and exact numbers. So again, all links will be in the description to the video and in the comment section below. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to contact our support team and you will be answered as soon as possible. And with that being said, let's back to our analysis. So here's EUR/dollar daily time frame. And again, we have an indecision bias because on the one hand, as you can see, we have this bearish engulfing candle breaking right through the 50 EMA on the daily, as well as right through the intraday level of support, and as you can see, then price proceeded down. But on the other hand, on Friday, as you can see, we have this bullish engulfing, and in addition we have a red to green right on this time frame, which is generally a bullish reversal pattern. So again, to establish our bias properly, we would like to see a key price action right at this area, where our intraday level and the 50 EMA on the daily time frame are perfectly lining up. But again, this will be discussed in our ideas section on the lower time frames. So with that being said, let's proceed right into it. Here is EUR/dollar for our time frame, and let's discuss the bullish scenario first. So first of all, let's draw a trend line. Again, we could draw our longer term trend line right here by connecting these swings. Boom, we have it. And as you can see, boom. Right here we have an area of high confluence where our 3 confluence factors are perfectly lining up, meaning the trend line, the intraday support level, and the 50 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. And again, we are keeping in mind that the 50 EMA on the daily time frame floating in this zone as well. So with that being said, all these factors creates for us high quality confluence zone. So again, if the price will be able to break right through this high confluence area, we may easily jump into the long trade. Again, our first target will be this daily effective resistance, and second, this monthly effective resistance as well. But on the other hand, from this area of high confluence, price may easily reverse as well, and that's why we should consider a bearish idea. So with that being said, let's draw a structure level right at this area, where we have a round number level 1.20, so we got it. And as you can see, price perfectly rejected and respected this minor structure level right here. So again, if we got some rejections of our area of high confluence and then price reversed, we would like to see a breakout right of this structure level before entering the short trade. And again, our first target will be the previous low right here, and then price may proceed it down as well. So with that being said, let's move on to the pound dollar. So here's pound dollar weekly time frame, and as you can see, price ended this week on this candle. Actually, this price action generally repeats the previous week price action. As you can see, we have 2 long week candles in a row, but this week price also rejected this minor intraday level of support as well. On the one hand, with this very long week, which tells us about strong bullish momentum and strong bullish steam. As you can see, on the other hand, price failed to break right through the weekly effective resistance right here, causing this minor wick to form as well. So again, price approaching a key weekly level, and to fully establish our bullish bias on this pair, we want to see a clear breakout right through this level. So again, let's go down to the lower time frames and discuss our ideas more in depth. So here's daily, and as you can see, price stuck in the consolidation right here, then proceeded down, and we got this beautiful bullish price action, meaning this beautiful long week candle, which rejects our intraday level of support as well as the 50 EMA area, you can see right here. And then we got this beautiful bullish engulfing candle, which also approaches the key weekly level. So again, It's a picture-perfect trend continuation setup, and with this price action in mind, we could easily establish a bullish bias for the pound-dollar on the daily time frame. But again, we would like to see a further confirmations to enter the trade. So with that being said, let's go down to the 4-hour time frame to discuss our ideas. So here's pound-dollar 4-hour time frame. And again, first of all, let's discuss our bullish scenario for the coming week. Enter long, we would like to see a clear breakout of that level first, and then a pullback to reject the broken level or the Fibonacci golden zone, or we could catch some pullback on the lower time frames as well. Because guys, as you can see, in the past 2 times we have a fake breakout right of that level and multiple rejections of it. Because as you can see right here, price also breaks this level but failed to show for us any pullback and any confirmation event, and then proceeded down. And as you can see right here as well, we had a beautiful momentum breakout, but price failed to show for us any pullback and any rejection of this broken level, and again tanked down. So again, when it comes to the breakout of the key levels, meaning the daily, weekly and monthly, we always should wait for a pullback to enter the high quality trade, because as you can see, a lot of fake outs may occur near this level. So with that being said, let's move on to the dollar CAD. So here's dollar CAD weekly time frame, and as you can see, this week price show for us this long weak candle. Again, this candle rejected the weekly effective resistance right here with this beautiful long weak candle. So this is obviously a bearish price action, and that's why we establish a bearish bias for the dollar CAD on the weekly time frame. And without further ado, let's go down to the daily. So here's daily, and as you can see, once the price approaches the 50 EMA area, we get some price choppiness and some price consolidation right at this level. But on Friday, as you can see, price failed to maintain the broken level and proceeded down, as well as breaking the 50 EMA on the daily time frame. So again, this price action shows for us a pure bearish bias on the dollar CAD on the daily time frame. So as for now, our 2 higher time frames are currently having a bearish bias, meaning that we have a high probability of the downside direction movement during the next week. So with that being said, let's proceed down to the 4-hour time frame to discuss our ideas. So here's dollar CAD 4-hour time frame, and as you can see, price already broke the trend line, the weekly level and the 50 EMA on this beautiful engulfing candle right here, and then further proceeded down. So again, to get the beautiful entry, we may wait for a pullback of that broken weekly level, because if we enter without any confirmation through the pullback, price may fake out this level and go up. So again, as for now, we should wait for a pullback to this weekly effective level, which turns into resistance after this beautiful momentum breakout. But again, if the price will proceed down with this drastic momentum, not showing for us any pullbacks, we may enter again on this intraday level. So absolutely the same scenario. First of all, we wait for a breakout of that level, and then we would like to see a pullback right to the broken level before price heading down. So again, very simple ideas for the dollar CAD for the coming week. So with that being said, let's move on to the gold. So here's gold weekly time frame. On the one hand, price beautifully rejected our area of high confidence right here, where the major structure and the trend line are lining up on the weekly time frame, and also we had a breakout of a minor intraday level of support right here as well. In addition, we have an okay momentum candle, but on the other hand, as you can see, price touched the 50 EMA on the weekly time frame, as well as the monthly effective support right here, and reversed, again creating for us an indecision bias on the weekly time frame, and that's why we would like to see further confirmations on the lower time frames. So with that being said, let's go down to the daily. So here's daily, and as you can see, price beautifully rejected our area of high confluence, where the daily 50 EMA is a major structure and the trend line all lines up, and then proceeded down. Even with this momentum candle on Friday, we have a bearish bias, because as you can see, price made a lower low and a lower high. And as for now, this candle means nothing. And as for now, price is making a lower lows and lower highs, again, which means a bearish bias on the daily time frame. And what is more, we even can draw a trend line right here, which will be our trigger event for an entry on the lower time frames. So with that being said, let's go down to the 4-hour time frame. So here's gold 4-hour time frame, and as you can see right here, we have our trend line established on the daily time frame. So again, very simple ideas to enter short on the gold. We would like to see a breakout of this monthly effective support level and of the trend line right here. So once we got this beautiful breakout, price generally confirms our bearish bias, and we may easily expect a further beautiful wave to the downside. But again, when it comes to bullish idea and to bullish scenario, to catch a beautiful wave to the upside, we would like to see at least a breakout of this high confluence area, where on the daily time frame we have the trendline, major structure, and the 50 MA. So only once these three confluence factors will be broken, we may expect further beautiful wave to the upside. But anyway, it's too early to discuss this scenario because as you can see, price in a heavily downtrend right now, making a lower highs and lower lows. So with that being said, we have a higher probability for the bearish idea. So with that being said, let's move on to the US oil. So here's US oil weekly time frame, and as you can see, we have this beautiful bullish engulfing momentum candle, which frankly speaking a little bit surprised us, because after these three long weak candles in a row, rejecting the monthly level, we expected some pullback to the downside, but as you can see, price proceeded up with this beautiful bullish steam, again giving for us a bullish bias on the US oil on the weekly. So again, even with this momentum breakout, US oil still has a lot of room to run to the upside. And with that being said, let's go down to the lower time frames to discuss our idea. So here's US oil for our time frame, and as you can see, price proceeding up without any pullbacks, and again, which is not great when we are looking for an entry. But again, to enter long, we have the following views. So first of all, let's drop the structure level right here, which is beautifully rejected and respected from the both sides. And as for now, to enter long, we want for price to pull back right to the structure level. Then as always, we draw a trend line and wait for a trend line breakout to enter the long trade. So guys, thanks for watching, press the like button if you like the analysis, comment below what you think about this analysis, what pairs you track for the coming week. Also consider to join our VIP group as well. All links will be in the description to the video and in the comment section below. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to contact our support team. So again, press the like button, subscribe to our channel, and see you on the next week.